All right. Hello, YouTube. Hello. I think I put part 2 on the title. I'm not sure if I did. So if you're watching the replay and you hear me say something about that, then that means this is part 2. All right? You put it down so you can see the crock pot. All right. Do I got that right? Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Facebook. If you come on, say hi. Say hi. If you watch the replay, comment hashtag replay so I can see how many people watch it after I post it. All right? All right, so we're back to finish this up. Now, I already shredded the chicken. I put it in a bowl and I shredded it with the hand mixer. It worked well, except where it did splat just a little bit because the bowl was a little small. But other than that, it was fine. I should have got one bowl, one size. One chicken fell back down here. So, no, back up. No. I was just sweeping real quick, you guys. There's crumbs all on the floor. My dog's got these little tiny treats that come out of a toy. And then he likes to play with the toy, but he don't want to eat the treats. And then one got stepped on, so it's all... Plus, I dropped a piece of the chicken that I was shredding between the refrigerator and... So, I wanted to get it before the bugs die. But anyway, so, if you didn't see part 1 yet, I made garlic parmesan chicken pasta. That's the title, but in the title I also put in the crock pot so y'all know what's in the crock pot. Okay? Now, I already had started boiling the pasta some like 5-10 minutes ago, I don't know. And I'm waiting for it. It's almost ready to boil. I use hot water so it boils faster, but to me it seems it takes forever with the hot water. Where's the salt? I need to put some in the... Hold on, guys. You need it back? All right, sorry, guys. I had to get the salt from my husband. He had it. He was putting salt on. He got a thing of cucumbers, already cut up cucumbers. He likes to put that on, salt on it, and then sometimes he'll do ranch and eat the cucumbers. They're already pre-cut. It's made for people to eat as a snack, yeah. I mean, one day I couldn't find that in the store. I was at H-E-B or Walmart. So I got like 2 cucumbers and I cut them up. I peeled them and cut them up myself so he could have it. I gotta wash this. Look, it's all a mess inside. See, it's all a mess inside. Bad idea. I tried to blow at the salt with my eyes closed. It didn't work so well. All right, so it looks like it's going to start boiling in a minute or two. Hopefully, because I ain't got all day. But what I did was after I shredded the chicken, I put it back into the crock pot, mixed it up with the sauce, and I turned it on warm so it doesn't keep cooking and get dried. I'll turn it back on high when I'm ready to put the pasta and the peas in there. So, this is rigatoni. I got it. I almost thought it looked like the ziti I used Tuesday for the meal. I was like, but the ziti is a little skinnier and it's kind of bent and it doesn't have these little lines on it. So it is a little different, but close. Okay, I'm gonna put the full box. Last time I thought the ziti, 1 box was not enough. That's what I thought, and I said, should I put any more? But I decided just to do 1 box, and it was perfect. So, let me get my spoon to stir this.
Get your ball. Get your ball. So he's a narcissist.
suspect, Alvin.
What?
What?
You just threw it in there instead of opening this bag and putting it in there.
It wasn't me.
What was it for?
Was it you?
What was it for?
Huh?
The bag that she puts it.
I just don't want, they'll get all broken in there. Like, these break easy, so they'll get all broken, so I want them in a bag.
What is it for? No, I'm saying.
These are the clips.
I know. What was the last thing it was clipped on?
Huh?
What was the last thing it was clipped on?
The fries.
Yeah,
What was the last one that what?
Don't do this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't do it. I always pull it out,
Brownie,
pull the
bro.
bag out. I don't do that.
Yeah, brownie.
Sorry, guys.
No, you
OCD kicks in like crazy. Okay, so just waiting for that to boil. I got this spoon because I thought of instead of draining the pasta, just scooping it up into the just scooping it up into the crock pot so we could drain out the spoon because I don't feel like dirtying up the strainer or the red thing that goes over the pot. I don't feel like doing all that. So it's coming soon, babe, okay? Hopefully in less than 30 minutes.
It was on the cook binge.
Oh, no wonder why you gotta keep it in.
Yeah, if y'all come on here, you can see my husband's can't wait. He's hungry.
Carson.
Because he didn't eat earlier.
Carson was heavy on coke.
He just ate some
Sit down anywhere while he's driving.
cucumbers, like I was saying just now. So, anybody else coming on here?
You can't do that on the live stream, bro.
Nobody else. Anybody on YouTube? Nobody.
Oh, nah.
Well, yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
one time I seen that was on your boat tweeting.
Why would you be okay with it?
That's a big thing. Like this is like down here, everybody does it.
I mean, nobody came on earlier. I promise you, nobody. Except for my husband. But nobody came on. We will get anybody on tonight. Let's see. Let's hope. And if I move, you will see. Because I have to turn the computer enough so y'all can see the crock pot, which makes you see everything in the living room. So.
I don't see how they call weed a gateway, bro.
The volume was left down what I put it on, right?
So I don't see how it does that with other people.
They start, some people they use it for the wrong reason, so they start going to
Like, because they'll be like,
Well, it's starting to boil some on top, so I'm just going to put the pasta in because I really don't have all day to wait. So, it says 10 to 12 minutes, and I'm going to put it in for just 10. That's all it needs, plus it's going back in the crock pot for 15 minutes. And the reason it's going in the crock pot is because it's going with the peas and the reason why it's going to cook for 15 minutes is so the peas will get hot because they're frozen, and so the mozzarella cheese will melt. Okay?
Snow is jealous, so she's doing her own thing.
He just wanted the controller.
Okay. So let's put. Okay, there we go. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room and let's chat. I know y'all think it's funny, but that's gonna be my new thing. I forgot to do it at the beginning. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room and let's chat.
No.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If y'all think that was funny, comment funny. If you think that was good, comment good. If you don't like it, comment don't like it. But I'm not trying to be good. I'm not trying to be a perfect singer. I'm not trying to be a perfect dancer. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just trying to do a little funny opener, which I should have done back at the beginning. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to do a funny opener. No? Is it funny?
No, it's funny.
Right, didn't even see it. All right. Tear this box up. All right, come on. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? My bestie, how are you doing? Did you see my little opener And I should have done it at the beginning, but did you see my little song and dance thing opener? Let me know if you did, and I'll do it again.
Once they start doing this, it's like, all right. But no, you're not wrong, brother.
I'm just trying to get everyone's opinion on what they thought of it. It's supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be a good singer, a good dancer, because I know I'm neither one. I'm just trying to do something funny as an opener to my lives. So let me know if you saw it. If not, I can do it again. We're just waiting for the pasta to cook because the water took forever to boil. And it's 10 minutes. Now it's down to 7 minutes and 40 seconds. So, and then the pasta is going to go into the crock pot with a bag of frozen peas and then some mozzarella cheese on top and cook another 15, and then it'll be all done.
Okay, see.
So when it's cooking the other 15, we can always chit-chat. Chit-chat. If people would come in. Oh, Shannon! My best friend commented, I wouldn't do that again. With a laugh. My own best friend.
Cool.
Just kidding, Shannon. I know it's a laugh. It was just supposed to be something funny. I thought it was cool. But I know people are going to laugh at me. I know you were just I was just trying to do something. I know I can't dance and I know I can't sing and I never say I can. But I just do it for fun. But you remember Shannon, like it could have been weeks ago, like a month or two ago. No, I'm not talking about the trolls. It was even after the trolls, I think. When I was I didn't have a lot of people in my lives, cooking or regular lives, but I had more than I used to. I had like close to 10. That's still more than I used to have. I used to have nobody or only one or two. So I'm wondering what happened to everybody, because some of the people that used to come on a regular or at least come on every couple of days are not coming on like at all. It's been almost a week since I've seen some of my regulars. And I call regulars that come in like every couple of days. I am so thirsty because it's so hot in the room. That's because of the cooking. Let me see. Shannon, maybe I do. When I had the trolls, I had like a whole lot of people in the room. And after the trolls left, it kind of calmed down. Even my regular people, like some of my regular people, they will come and watch the replay if they can't get on. Some of my regulars. Like there was, I don't know if you remember Doreen or Mel. There were two girls one named Doreen, one named Mel. They used to come on more often than they do now. But Doreen will comment, make comments or say replay if she rewatches it, which she does. Mel hasn't said much at all. She'll make some comments on my other posts, but Mel hasn't come in much. I don't know why. There's a lady named Nancy that used to come in some. She used to come always on YouTube, but then she got a Facebook, and her last name is a little different, but she hasn't been on both except for the other day. She was on YouTube the other day. But yeah, so I don't know. But let's see. Yes, they are. Mel and Doreen are good people. Can you hear any noise, Shannon, any TV noise or anything? I just want to double check. Because I know on my last live, it might have been Tuesday's live, or I can't remember. But Doreen did comment that she was having a hard time hearing me during the live until later on in the live, she thinks the sound went down, but she kept listening. She didn't stop, which is really good of a friend when they still listen to your live. They can hear you, but barely. But and I was like, I told my son to turn the TV down, and he did to like 14 or 15. Then I was wondering if it was the TV in the room when my husband was listening, but he said he paused it. I mean, he muted it, and then he wasn't sure if he did. I don't know. But I went in the room today, my first live, and I made sure he turned it down, and I made sure I turned this one down because I was watching the living room TV. So I don't know. I just want to hear from somebody that's on my actual live if it's loud, because I want to turn it down, have it turned down quickly before it gets too much to the end of the live. All right, she said she barely hears it, so it's good. Thank you, Shannon. Whoever comes on first, I will always probably ask, because I want to know as quick as possible, just to make sure. But I made sure I turned this TV down because I was watching it, and I went in the room and told my husband to turn it down. He was listening to some music on the TV. That was after we did the crockpot. We left to go to our main grocery store, H-E-B, so I could go pick up my meds. I had 4 medicines to pick up. And then we came back, and it was almost time to do, because I was done at like 2. We were doing something. I don't know. It was almost, I think it was a little after 2:30 before we got on the bus. And then when we got back here, it was almost 5. Time to walk the dog, and I started the pasta. And the pasta was started almost like 5:10, 5:15, and we're like going 30 minutes, not on the live, but we're going 30 minutes into the, because it took forever to boil. We've got a minute and a half. I don't look at the time, and I just keep talking to you guys, and the time goes by faster. A minute and a half, and then I'm going to put the other stuff into the crock pot and let it cook another 15 minutes, and then it'll be ready. But it's on warm right now. I didn't want to dry out the chicken, so I'll put it back up to high as soon as the pasta's done. All right, and I know if it's too loud, you would probably say something, right? You always have on my other live. I'm pretty sure you will say something, so that's kind of help. But what did you do today, Shannon? What has your day been up to? But I can't believe it. Brownie is 4 years old today. And it wasn't even a guess on how old she was. We actually knew her date of birth because the lady who gave us the puppy told us the day they were born. You know how some guesstimate, they may know the month, but they don't really know the day, or they don't know the month or day at all, you know. But we knew the month and day. So it's good. Let me check something out on this video real quick, guys. See, my other friend Shannon is live.
That's not my child no more.
All right, let's see.
I'm sorry, no.
Man, this son of a bitch just murdered somebody. Take him away. I'm not covering it up.
All right, I turned the pasta off. Okay, I see. Once you get the pasta in, then you pour the cheese in. Then you want to stir it up. And then you want to put on the mozzarella, and then you cook it for another 15. Okay, I was just making sure I had it right. Okay, so now let's turn this up to high. All right, I just turned the stove off. Okay. Now, what I said I was going to do, Shannon, if you didn't hear me, I said I was going to just scoop the pasta into here because I've got the whole spoon. So instead of, getting the strainer and straining it, making that all dirty and greasy. And then when I'm done and I got everything in the crock pot, I could take the pasta water and I could dump it in the sink. So be it. All right.
But
She wants
I
to
know,
take your
it
girls
takes a
out.
little longer,
Like once a week, you want to go chill with your girls.
like
ain't nothing wrong with
you
that.
want to go chill with my boys, you might go to the bar or something. I ain't to the
Yeah,
bar.
like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh,
or maybe I'll do
Let's
this.
go bowling.
I'm just gonna dump some of it.
Like, we ain't gonna be together 24/7.
I gotta move the lid, because I don't want the lid.
I don't really care about drinking, but like, go with the hang with my boys. I would hang with my boys.
See? I didn't dump it all, but I dumped a bunch of it.
Also have your own time away from each other, your solo time, solo time. That's when you go like this, you become crazy. Because when that person starts becoming their own person, like not their own person, but like when they have their own space, and you don't have your space, you don't know what to do.
And tonight is my favorite show, WWE SmackDown. I love that show.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow, Alvin, tomorrow is it the pay-per-view?
Sure.
What's it called? Do you remember?
Bad blood.
Huh? What'd you say?
Bad blood.
Bad Blood?
I don't even watch that shit. She watches it every week and don't know. She's like, what's going on?
I just forgot. My memory forgets a lot of things, especially short term.
Because you're getting old.
You can tell bro has no life outside of his
I can remember more from the past
like, you know, his videos.
than I can.
Like, he had no life.
Has that ever happened? Shit, I can remember more of what happened in the past, in my childhood, or in my teenage years, or in high school, or whatever, than I can remember short term.
There's a couple, there's another, like, I think a black couple that. Like,
I tell you, somebody will tell me somebody's name on TV, and 10 minutes later I'll be asking, what'd you say the name was again?
One day,
It could be of an actor or actress or something.
one day, they just say each other.
I swear.
Like, if you did something.
Or is it just me? I hope it don't mean nothing, but I can tell. I don't remember everything from my past, but I remember more than I remember short term, and I hate that. I'd rather remember short term than long term. I swear.
I can never imagine going here. Like,
Well, I'm just gonna dump this now because I already have the pot in hand.
like, I can never, like,
All right, that's done.
I don't want to use our strangers.
I did drop a pasta.
I care about, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would never do that shit to my kid,
Okay.
bro, to her,
Put it right there.
It's kind of shit I want to be able to do with my kid, bro. She gotta, like,
Okay, I'm gonna put the peas in.
They have memories, like, because when you get like, y'all know, like,
Yeah. You know what she said? Shannon? The boys are talking louder than you. So you're talking louder than me.
speak up.
We gotta talk louder so you can hear us.
But yeah, I was just like, do you ever like for a while now I've been remembering a lot of stuff in the past. Well, I could remember a lot of stuff some stuff in the past all the time. But now it's like I forget short-term things quickly, like names. And tomorrow is a pay-per-view for our wrestling show, and I forgot the name of the pay-per-view because usually it has a name. It's called Bad Blood because my son just told me, but I forgot. And that's short-term, and then I forget names of people, but not names of like my children or people I've known a long time. But like, if you tell me a name of somebody on TV, or even a wrestler I might have known for a while, I'll ask you what their name is like 10 minutes later. There's a lot of things about me that annoys some people that I can't help, like remembering things, forgetting things short term, or having this OCD. I asked the doctor. I told that first doctor that I really don't like. I asked her. I told her everything. She was like, "That's OCD. They can't do nothing about it." But
nah, that's crazy.
But I don't know if she put that in my medical records. But I tell you. Okay. So I've got everything mixed up: the pasta, the peas.
Okay, let's say me and my wife
Now,
internet company. We break up. I'm gonna wait until we decide what we're gonna do. Like, hey guys, she's no longer being involved in this. And that's it.
I'm gonna go talking down on her.
I'm gonna say that's it. Like, after we,
I thought I had the mozzarella left from a little bag. I guess I don't.
I'm like, things happen between like, I'm gonna be separated.
Okay, about to put in the mozzarella. It's a Walmart brand. I can't find the good brands in a big bag. I can only find the big, huge bags for the cheeses. Are always great value Walmart. Okay, let me move this spoon. Okay.
Rappers be cheating on their girl, bro.
No, vice versa. You see Cardi B was cheating on her.
She did first. I mean, I guess I don't matter, but
They've always gone to each other.
Yeah.
We don't know honestly. We don't know. He got caught. Bro.
Okay.
She could have gone to
I think I got it all. Enough cheese. All right, that's it. That's it. All right. So let's put the lid back on.
That's crazy,
And let's put timer for 15 minutes.
She didn't care. Like she would post. She made a video like when he said the party, and she was like dancing to it.
All right. Oh, it's still on warm. I thought I moved it to high. Okay, I just did. Okay, so gonna cook up and make those peas hot, then melt the cheese. So 15 minutes and then dinner will be ready. Oh, this one sounds really good. All right. So. Hi, Miss Debbie. How are you doing? Oh, shit. We're getting up to 5 now on Facebook. Hi, Miss Debbie. How has your day been going? Well, Shannon, it says I have 5 watchers, but only 2 people are showing. Thomas, my husband, which he's in the room. He likes to turn it on just to give me watch time and to make sure I don't miss any comments. And another friend of mine that used to work at the Fort Belvoir building in Virginia when we worked there. She wasn't working with my company, but she was working for the government. But she wasn't the military. She just was the, regular. And we'd go by her desk all the time when we cleaned. And she was always rooting for me and Thomas. She was cool. I love her. We call her Miss Debbie. Hi, Mel. I was just talking about you to my other friend Shannon. Not that Shannon, but the other one. About how I haven't seen you in no, I just forgot the second girl, the second woman's name I said. You and Doreen. And she said those are 2 of the good ladies. My friend Shannon, if you ever remember her being on, not Shannon, but my other friend, my best friend. But how are you doing today, Mel? How are you doing? I'm making garlic parmesan chicken pasta, and it's in the crockpot. This is part 2. You can go back and watch part 1. Can't remember if I think I edited it and put part 1. But yeah. Oh wow! What state are you in?
Especially if that's just been going on for years.
I don't know how many years ago.
Dave.
He said they've been married for 7 years.
They've been together for 7 years.
Because I heard that it hit in certain parts of North Carolina, South Carolina, I think Georgia. And someone posted, I don't know, I don't remember who it was, not somebody I really know, but they posted telling us the death toll, and then it posted also how many deaths were in each state. Wow. Did it ruin anything of yours, your property or anything?
Yeah, that's what they could possibly just.
Did it ruin your property or anything?
That could be dishonorable. It depends on what they, how long they're in the service.
Oh wow! So you
If
got
they let
family
you
in
go,
Augusta,
like-
Georgia, and you're in North Carolina.
like basically like
Okay.
like a tap- like a
So did it mess up your neighborhood some?
Honorable, you get honored.
You remember Mel, right? Remember that name? Mel? One of my friends on here?
No. Oh, the Spice Girls.
Mel Bailey? Well, anyway, she's in North Carolina. She said she.
Spice Girls, yeah.
Well, anyway, she said she got hit by Helene.
Male.
Could you listen to what I'm
I
talking?
am.
She said she got hit by Helene,
Oh, the hurricane.
the hurricane.
I thought about like a person. Who just randomly hit her?
Somebody posted the death toll and how many died in each state. They said that, and they posted 2 in Virginia, so it might have hit somewhere in Virginia. It must have.
All the way halfway up the East Coast.
Probably not near where we were living, but
Dad was getting hit with a lot of rain over in West Virginia.
just like in 2017, when that storm hit
Harvey.
Houston, it was supposed to hit San Antonio as well, like it did Houston. But somehow it missed us, and I thank God every day it did, because Houston was tore up.
Harvey.
We just got tons of rain.
If I was God, I'm like, I would like an airbender.
Oh.
Except I'm stopped fighting.
We got rain and privacy.
I'm gonna watch a TV, my hand is like an arrow station.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Thank
outside
God
fighting
that's
the water.
all.
I'm out there.
Thank God that's all. Because in 2017, when we had a storm, it was, I don't remember the name of the storm, but it hit Houston and it tore Houston up. It was supposed to hit San Antonio, where I am, as well. It was supposed to hit like as bad as it hit Houston. And I thank God every day that it did not hit San Antonio, because that would have been bad too. So I'm thankful. We got a lot of rain. We got some flooding and some rain, but that's it. So I don't know what made it miss San Antonio or turn its track around. I don't know. But whatever it was, I thank God every day that we didn't get hit by the storm, which I don't remember the name, but yeah, it tore Houston up, just like another storm that came through. Was it this year or last year? I think that tore Houston up again, but not as bad. Not quite as bad as that. It was about half as bad, but I think, if I'm right, there are thousands dead in Asheville, North Carolina. Oh, there are thousands dead. That must have been a terrible storm. Must have been bad. Wow. Do you know if it hit anywhere in Virginia? I don't think it hit in our area where we used to live, because we used to live in Virginia before we moved to Texas. And that person, whoever it was that posted, had only posted that like 100 and something were dead, but that was some time ago or some days ago or something. So it could have upped, or they had it wrong. I don't know, but they said 2 in Virginia. So then I was like, oh, it hit Virginia too? But I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It was probably near the line of one of those other states that got it real bad. Because I don't think it got it near where we were.
You see him walking around downtown. That's him, bro.
Yeah,
We got him.
Bro, you think we're like running detectives or something? Like, get out of here. We're not Batman Robin.
See me type some stuff. I'm like, he's in Arkansas.
Nah, for real.
Oh my God, him.
Good job, Robin.
I want to see what jail he's at. How many years ago?
Wait a minute, Shannon. Hold on. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't say a word. Because, Shannon, tell me, is the TV loud now? I had them be quiet for a minute so you can tell the difference. Just let me know. Oh, wow, Mel. Just tell me you hear the TV now. Wow, so Chimney Rock was a city in North Carolina?
Because he murdered 2 people.
You killed his daughter too?
No. Rayburn, Cardenas, Barron. That might have been one of her friends or something. I wonder what prison he's in.
Well, yeah, that's gonna hurt me if you killed his daughter too, bro. Oh, I just seen the video of the trial.
She said it's better. Did y'all turn the TV down at all?
What do you mean? It's at 15.
No, I mean, did you when I just said be quiet? I'm asking if you did. I didn't tell you to.
No, but like it's the third time.
No, okay. I think it was the guys. All right, go ahead. Y'all can talk. It's probably the guys because they didn't change the TV value, so it was probably them. Um, I don't know how you get treated for OCD, Shannon. I asked the doctor. Now this was the doctor that said that dumb thing about not needing the pain doctor, and if the medicine is working, just take the medicine and don't worry about what you have. Now that's the dumb doctor. But I explained everything that was going on, and she said, yes, you have OCD, but that was it. And she said, really nothing you can do about it, or something she said. I can't remember. But I don't know if there's any treatment for OCD. I have no clue. Got about 5.5 minutes on this crock pot, then it'll be done. It's better? Well, if it's better, I think it was the boys. I got two guys here. I think it was them talking because they didn't change the sound of the TV. And the TV's at 14 or 15, whatever I put it at when I was watching it earlier before I went on my first live. So, and usually that's good. Most people say they can barely hear it. So if you hear loud voices in the background, it's probably my son and the young guy that's here talking. Yeah, just checking.
You mean city? What do you mean? You see the farthest state they go to.
Oh, well, so there will be no more chimney rock in North Carolina, or are they gonna rebuild it all up?
I've seen some people like they did some in the East Coast, they sent them down to Texas, New York.
So yeah, I don't really know if there is a cure, or not necessarily a cure, but a treatment for OCD. I don't know but I'm pretty bad at it. And every time I turn around, every 5 seconds, this ain't right. I come in here and everything is loaded over here. It's too much, and this is that, and and it's just too much. And Shannon, it kind of being OCD, and when I see something and it's driving me nuts, and it makes it worse, especially when I see something is driving me nuts with my OCD and I can't change it. Like, it is that way for a while, or it has to be that way because we don't have no more room to move something, or we don't have room for this, or we can't change it right now. Then it makes my anxiety even more because I can't do anything about it. But when I see things that can be done, but everybody else is doing it the opposite way, the way I like it, then it drives me nuts. But I know if I can get everybody to do it that way, then it might be better. But when it can't be changed, it drives me even crazier. But it is what it is, and I don't know if that can be fixed or treated or what. So I don't know. But I'm not like into the OCD where I'm multiple times a day, like hundreds of times a day, I'm washing my hands. Not that kind of OCD. So that means, so when you say the government has seized the land, that means no more Chimney Rock, right? So all the businesses, was Chimney Rock, was it a big city or was it really small?
We're just hears a guy's voice and freaks out.
All right, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It's almost done, guys. Okay. Now it's right. It says I have 2 people watching, and that's Mel and probably my husband. Yeah, well, I was just telling you about Doreen and Mel, Shannon, and then Mel pops up on Facebook. Yeah, I was. Oh, it's more like a tourist town. Okay, I see. Okay.
Because his mom was on her side.
Oh, I see. Wow. I was hearing all about it, but I just feel bad.
Recording him when walking into it.
But I think it was only once in my whole life I've been through some severe storm. Like when my kids were little, we were living in a townhouse with my mom and stepdad, and he had bought the house so all of us could live together because I had lost my other place. But anyways, there was a storm, and I don't remember the name of it, and it went through it and knocked down a lot of trees and turned off a lot of electricity, and our electricity in our whole neighborhood went off, and it was going to be off for days and days. We didn't know how long. So my stepdad wanted to buy a grill. And the first night we went out to eat to a place that had electricity. Okay? And it was the first night or second night, I don't know, but wasn't quite the many days they said it would take to turn electricity on. So we went out to eat, we came back, and we hear everybody cheering and clapping in the neighborhood. And some people are outside, some people are looking out their windows, open their windows with their heads out. And come to find out, electricity had come back on in the neighborhood like days earlier than it was supposed to. So we're all cheering and blah. So that was good. I don't know if my stepdad had bought the grill yet, but even if he had, it's a townhouse. It has a backyard. We can grill in the backyard. So, and I'm cooking garlic parmesan chicken pasta in the crock pot. So it was with a bottle of garlic parmesan. Okay, so it's done. It was garlic parmesan, okay, a sauce that's in a jar, and it was made by Buffalo Wild Wings. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce. So you'll see it'll say garlic parmesan and it'll say Buffalo Wild Wings. And that was just, it's only like 2 big chicken breasts or 3 big chicken breasts. I used 3, but in the recipe it said 2, but it doesn't matter. But I poured the whole bottle. It's a 12-ounce bottle because they have a bigger bottle, but it's a 12-ounce bottle. Pour it over, and then pour 1 cup of chicken broth in the bottle. Shake it all up to get all the excess out, and shake it all up. Pour it in there, and then season it. I seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and salt and pepper. Now, the guy only said salt and pepper, garlic powder, and Italian. He didn't do the onion powder. But I did because I always do garlic and onion powder together. Even if they only say one or the other, I always do both. And then at the end, I decided to put in a little paprika. And then after that, again, my brain was going, and I actually ended up putting in a couple of handfuls of bell peppers that I already had cut up and in the freezer. So I grabbed a couple of handfuls, small handfuls, and put it in there. I mean, you can add whatever you want. If you want to add some onions in there as well, you could. Now, I thought about that too, but I didn't have any onions. So it don't really matter. The peppers are good enough in there. So let's check this out. Wow. This, I'm not going to even stir it. I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to take a picture of it before I even mess with it. Then I'll take a picture in my bowl so y'all can see what's inside and the chicken and all that. But this is unbelievable. Okay, guys. Okay, let's start out with YouTube. Here you go, Shannon. Look. It's got the cheese on top, the rigatoni. They got some peas in there.
What did Rayburn do, man?
I don't know. Tell me how that looks, Shannon. How the picture looks that I just showed you. Did it look good or did it not? I know it's going to be a little fuzzy. I know that because it always is on the computer. We've known that since forever. But let me see if I can show you the picture if it looks any better. If it helps you.
Ow.
I don't think so, but I'll be posting it on. But here we go. I don't want to. What do you think of that, Mel? Or do you want to see the actual thing? Because it's hard. I don't want to take this off. And this thing is this tripod is kind of broken. At the bottom lock thing won't lock. So if I just pick it up from the top, I'll end up pulling the stick out and the whole thing will mess up. So I have to pick it up from the bottom.
I didn't realize. What are you talking about? You said that he said.
Oops, I knew that was going to
That's what I
happen.
read online. Maybe they didn't say it here.
He didn't, because she told.
Hold on,
she
guys.
told his mom about what happened.
Oh no, that's what I was reading online. That said.
Well, you online.
Okay, guys, this is not working. So I'm just going to take it off the thing. I didn't want to, but here you go. Doesn't it? Oh my gosh, that looks so delicious. I know. I may take this picture because I took a. The picture comes up a little bigger on the iPad,
You
but
can take the dust underneath.
then if I screenshot it, I'll see all the. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
One of the detectives testified that when he reviewed the Instagram account of Anna, he started describing what he thought was a relationship between.
I apologize, guys. I wanted to take a picture. I didn't want to screenshot it because you guys might. Then I'll see the comments and stuff, so I didn't want to do that. So, I mean, I'm going to use this picture of how you guys see it. I'm going to make that the background picture on my Facebook Cooks. Because every once in a while I change the picture in the background so you can see different pictures on the background. Like when we have our profile and then we have, what's our other picture? Profile and then the
Cover.
cover photo, yeah. So I'm going to change it to this.
Well, you got
Okay.
nobody to blame but himself for that.
Yeah.
My life is ruined.
Okay. So let me put this, hold on guys. I got to put it back on my tripod. Because before I was moving y'all with the tripod so you can see it, but because that bottom thing broke, it's the way I lift it. I can't lift it from the bottom and try to do the top. Now I could do the top and not worry about the bottom if it wasn't broken like that, okay? So let's see.
Yeah, it's good.
Really, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we're going to go here with the bowls. Here you go, Alvin. Okay. We are going to scoop it. There was one right there, too.
You say you're not eating none, right? You're making your own thing, Malik?
Yes, I asked him that before I put the cheese on earlier.
You just drinking chicken broth? You're like this.
Okay, go ahead, Alvin. All right, see? So we got this. Okay, it's all, you can see the chicken. So let me get a picture of it in the bowl. Okay. So that. Now I'm ready to take a bite. Some of that chicken and peas up in there. Look at the cheese. Look at the cheese. Sorry, guys. The cheese was. All right, ready? I know I can't dance, Shannon, but I just do my little dance, say how good it is. But don't dance. It means it's not dance one thing. It means it could still be okay, but not like that good. Oh, that is so good. All right. Alvin, is it just me after you take a couple of bites? You got some spice in your mouth?
Fine to me.
Huh?
As long as shredded cheese in the
It does, because it said, the guy on the video said, you don't want too much spice on the outside because the sauce has a lot of spice to it. So you can really taste it. So, you know, after what I said about the spices, y'all can choose your own or use the ones I use or don't. But don't use like, you can put your own, there's no measurements, but just don't put like a hell of a lot because The sauce has got some spice to it too. Okay.
Red chili flakes.
Hit it, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Mm-mm. I'm just being silly.
I don't.
So, I've been on almost 15 minutes. I've been on longer. The other video was only like 20 some minutes. It's so easy and quick. By the time I had put everything together, it was 17 minutes, somewhere around 17 minutes something. And I was just talking and doing something, I don't know, the rest of the 10 minutes, but really, it took me about 17 minutes. So, I am going to go and end this so I can sit down and eat. And I got to make my husband's bowl. He hasn't eaten, except for the cucumbers. Though he doesn't have to work today, or else. Oh, it's still good timing. Even if he did work, but he doesn't have to work tonight. So, I'm going to end this like I end all lives. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. You're a good person. And I love you to death, Shannon. My bestie. And I do miss you lots. But anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you coming on here, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. And I appreciate anybody who will come watch the replay later on. And I want y'all to stay positive, do things for yourself. Have a good weekend, since I won't be on any lives on the weekend. If y'all got used to my new schedule yet. It's been like a month or two or something. I don't remember how long it's been. But if you got used to my schedule yet, the only time I come live on a Saturday is if something happened on Friday and I couldn't do my live cooking. So I'd cook it on Saturday. But anyways, so I want y'all to have a good rest of your evening, a wonderful and blessed weekend. You know, just relax if you're not working.
I love you guys. I'll be out in 30 years.
Hang out with family or friends, or just chill at home. Do whatever you do, but do something for yourself. And someone else, it said it was trying to reconnect. Sorry. But and I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Monday. I'll be on Monday on this page, Elizabeth Gibbs, my main page, between 2 and 2:30, maybe 3. Let me say that because sometimes that happens. To go live with you guys just to talk. Okay? I know last Monday I didn't go live on this page like I said I was. I set up Saturday because I had to do the live on Saturday for cooking. I said Monday I'll be live and I didn't come live. That's my fault. I have no excuses. But I'll come live this Monday and talk with you guys, okay? So, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. And you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend as well, Shannon. And I love you, girl. So I'll talk to you later, YouTube. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.
She said she added